Businesses in the EU are pushing for a free trade agreement with ASEAN member states in order to ease trade and increase foreign direct investments bilaterally. Currently, only Vietnam and Singapore have signed FTAs with the EU. And a survey by the EU-ASEAN Business Council revealed that 97% of businesses wanted the EU to accelerate negotiations with other ASEAN member states, including Malaysia. Council Executive Director Chris Humphrey weighs in.
So something we've always campaigned for a long time has been an EU-ASEAN free trade agreement. That's proving very problematic to get over the line. There's just too much disconnect between the two sides to achieve that. So as a fallback, the Council is now pushing for the idea of an investment protection agreement between the EU and ASEAN. That would allow investors in both directions, from here to Europe and from Europe into Southeast Asia, to make their investments and be sure that they're going to be safe and they're going to be secure. They're going to be expropriated by governments. The rules and regulations around them will remain stable. That should encourage a lot more FDI flow into Southeast Asia.
Negotiations with Malaysia were launched in 2010, but after 7 rounds of discussion, negotiations were halted in April 2012.
I think ultimately we would hope in Malaysia that we can have a resumption of FTA negotiations with the European Union. I think that probably depends on the outcome of your next election, whenever that may be. But I'm pretty sure whatever the outcome is, governments then will be more stable and can push ahead with an FTA discussion. That is the real prize to be had for Malaysia. If you look at what's happened with trade between Europe and Vietnam on the back of their FTA, there's a real pot of gold to be had there for Malaysia.